Welcome back on your Saturday morning. In just 4 months, Iowa caucus goers will be selecting who wins the state's First the Nation caucus. Now, one of those candidates vying for the Republican nomination is North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. He's joining us this morning. We appreciate you being here. Thanks for taking the time.
Well, Zach, fantastic to be on with you this morning. Thanks for having me on.
We'll just start here. You got a couple events across the state today. So what do you have planned this weekend to go talk with Iowa voters?
Well, we've got a Chamber of Commerce event. We've got just getting out talking to different voters, meeting with legislators last night, doing a lot of radio and TV, local stuff. But wish we were going to football games today. That's not on the schedule because Catherine and I, two of the greatest days of our life have been in Iowa, and that's when North Dakota State beat the Cyclones in 2014 and when North Dakota State beat the Hawkeyes in 2016. And we were here for both of those games. And every time I bring this up, Catherine says, that's not helping us get votes in Iowa. But we all got to be true to our teams, and the football tradition here is so great, and we had a blast at the Cyhawk game a couple weeks ago.
Saw you there, and I guess we're probably gonna get some emails too from Cyclone fans. But you gotta appreciate, wearing your school colors and your school pride. How is the Achilles doing too?
Well, thank you. It's doing great. But staying on the football team, we came off the debate stage. You go in the spin room. There's 250 journalists there from all over the country, all over the world. First question I hear is, Governor. What do you think about Taylor Swift? Travis Kelce is like literally the first question I got after the debate.
That's all anybody can talk. I'm actually lucky enough to head up to that. You were mentioning too. Yeah. We were both at the Minneapolis Miracle game, both Viking fans, but we were both there in attendance. What was that, 2017, I believe?
Yes,
a little fun tidbit there too.
And my answer to the question was, love her music, not a Chiefs fan. Vikings fan.
Yeah, there we go. Skull. We're a fan of that. Okay, so let's get back to the campaign trail here too. When you're out talking with Iowans, messaging your campaign, what are some of the top concerns that Iowa voters are telling you that are front of mind, that are issues that they're facing every day?
Well, I'd say the top three are economy right off the bat, inflation choking every American family. Number two is the border with fentanyl coming in. We've taken more Americans have died since Joe Biden took office than 5 Vietnams worth of mass casualties. I mean, there's been over 250,000 people have died of overdoses in the last 2.5 years, and that's a tragedy that's unthinkable, but that's 300 people a day, sons, daughters, nieces, nephews. And then the third one on the list is China, because people are concerned. We're in a Cold War with China. We're in an actual proxy war with Russia. And then, of course, overnight last night, we've got Hamas attacking Israel. And Hamas is funded by Iran, and we just gave $6 billion to Iran as part of this so-called hostage deal. So economy, energy, national security, because energy is driving inflation, that's what's on everybody's mind.
I want to touch here, obviously being governor of North Dakota, you've dealt with some of the remnants of the border issues here too. We've heard candidates talk about what their plan is related to the border, whether that's militarizing it, whether that's sending in special operation units to go kill cartel leaders. What would you do as President of the United States?
Well, the first thing, it's got to be a whole of government approach. And I've been to the border more than Biden has. We've had troops down to the border most of the time I've been in office. We got a group that's just wrapping up a year-long effort there right now. They're flying Lakota helicopters in conjunction with the Border Patrol from San Diego to the Gulf Coast, night missions. With night vision, stopping these transnational criminal organizations that are bringing in all the fentanyl. It's not just about a starving family trying to get to America. These cartels are better financed than our own Border Patrol. Effectively, we've defunded the Border Patrol. We're not replacing people that are retiring and leaving. And when you talk to the Border Patrol down there, they say, we can secure the border. Give us the tools, the equipment, the technology, the resources to be able to get that done. In North Dakota, we're a border state. We've got 18 ports of entry. We've got a 365-mile border. It's a different situation, but we understand how to make borders secure, and we know how to make this one secure. But it's going to take diplomatic, informational, military, and economic, all those 4 things together to be able to secure that border. But we can't have national security, and we can't have a discussion on immigration until we secure it. And just when I was down there a few weeks ago, the sector I was in, people had come from 98 different countries, including a bunch of people on the terrorist watch list. So we could be paying for this open border for years to come, I'm afraid.
We're going to be right back after this break with more with Governor Burgum talking about abortion rights and school choice.